Welcome to Shark Week, where I make my wife steak because it's that time of the month. Welcome to Shark Week, where I make my wife steak because it's that time of the month. Apparently, eating steak on your period can help replenish the iron from blood loss and get rid of cramps, so today I'm making steak frites with a creamy peppercorn sauce. And since I'm looking out for her, I'm going to use this Chosen Foods 100% pure avocado oil to fry my frites. And look, this is month 5 of me doing this experiment, and what I've learned is my wife actually does like steak, especially when I put some fries on the side. Now, speaking of steak, I'm going to get my peppercorns all crushed up to get a nice coat on my steak and then save the rest for the sauce later. Now, look, I've never done this before, but it seems fancy, and my wife deserves fancy things, especially on her period. Because if you ask me, it's pretty crazy what women have to go through every single month, so the least I can do is make her a nice meal and maybe give her a massage. But anyways, just like that, our beautiful steak is done, so while it rests, I'm gonna make the peppercorn sauce using this Chosen Foods mayo to add a nice creamy element. Because, you know, like I said, I gotta look out for her by using things with simple ingredients. But now that the sauce is done, it's the moment of the truth to see how the steak turned out, and at this point, I'm kind of mad that I didn't make 2 because I'm starving just looking at this thing. I mean, look, I think I might have to take a bite just to make sure it's safe, you know? All jokes aside, this is probably the best looking steak I've made, so I couldn't pass up the opportunity to take a bite, but that didn't last long because wifey was hungry.